Okay, this is KaleesStampin, and I'm going to make a box with you today from, I think it's the boxes number 2 die from Stampin' Up. I'll post it on my blog on supplies, but we'll just go ahead and get started. This is what it comes out of the Big Shot looking like, and it's got all the score lines. This is real red cardstock, textured. I'm just going to go ahead and score all those lines. Really good. And I'm going to be using the Playdate Designer Series paper, which Real Red coordinates with. And if you've got to make a lot of party favors, these are really a good way to go because you can run them through the Big Shot really quick and get them done really quick. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a window in the top. And so I'm going to get that ready first. And I'm going to put a scallop circle around it. This is the 2 3/8 inch scallop circle, which is this punch. And then I punched a 3/4 inch circle out of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on first so that I get that placed, and then I'll just punch this circle out of the middle. So I'm just going to flip this over, and I'm going to put some glue dots on it because it gives it just a little bit of dimension. Okay, maybe we'll put 4. Okay, that ought to hold it on. And then I'm just going to center it on the top flap here. Okay. Okay, so I've got that placed. And push it down really good. And then I'm going to take my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, which this is the old kind. If you order this now, you'll actually get the new flat ones that are easier to store. So you just line that up, and you punch that out, just like that. And then you've got your window. And all I did is, this is the window sheet, and I just punched it out with the same 2 3/8 inch scallop circle punch, because then I can just use glue dots and adhere it to the same place on the back, and then I don't have to cut it to the right size or anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure I get these on. Just do the same thing, put glue dots, like 4 glue dots on there. Oh, maybe I'll put one more, just right there. Okay. And I'm just going to put that right over that hole. Okay. So now I've got my window. I'm just going to push that little glue dot in there so you can't see it. And then I am just going to trim that clear off right here because I don't want to impede the box closing. So, and then the box, that part's all done. And then what I'm going to do is I've got, I think it's 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, and I'm just going to put that right in here so when the box is closed, you can see that through the bottom. So just put that right in the bottom. Okay, and then I've got 4 panels, and these are 1 1/8 by 2 1/4. I think they're 2 1/4. Yeah, 2 1/4. And then I'm just going to put these panels on the sides of the box. And these are also the Playdate. I really like the Playdate paper because it's got a couple of really fun sheets that are like numbers and letters, and then it's mostly sheets of the colors. Like there's a sheet of So Saffron that's this design, and then there's this Tempting Turquoise, and so really it's got some good choices if you are just wanting to use solids, well, just one color instead of mixing. And it's got some stripes and stuff on one side, but I really like that about this paper pack. And just that last one on. Okay. Now I've got this bow, and I didn't have any real red ribbon, so I've got this retired real red ribbon, and it's polka dot. And then I've got a Tempting Turquoise button from our buttons collections with some embroidery floss. And all I'm going to do is take a couple of glue dots on the back of this. Okay, and I just want that right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this new pedal card punch. This actually cuts and scores a pedal card for you, but since it does those 2 steps, you have to punch it in a little different way than you would think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in with the turquoise side up, line it up, and instead of punching like you would think, like this, you're going to want to get that paper in there, and you're going to push on top as hard as you can, just across the whole top of that punch, and just hold it for a second so it can score, and then let it up. Well, that didn't quite. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Okay, here's the full sheet of paper that I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick this in here. And then you want to make sure you punch right on that circle. So get it where you want it, and then push across the whole thing. And you have to give it a good push, and it will cut that last little bit. And then you've got your pedal card totally punched. This one was punched with that same punch, and I just didn't give it that last push, and then it doesn't disconnect at the top, and it won't score that one side. So you got to give it that last push, or it won't do that for you. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to fold it this way. Okay, so I've got my pedal card ready, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this thank you, and this is from this Hostess set called Cute by the Inch, and it coordinates with this pedal card punch. I'm just going to use some chocolate chip, and I'm going to stamp that on Whisper White. Okay. And I'm just gonna blow on that a little. Okay, and then I'm just gonna snip right around there. my little boy. He's really good about staying in the other room while I do it, but he had to go to the bathroom. So, okay. Okay, so there's the thank you. And then what you're gonna do, oh, that's the wrong one. This is the one I want. And this will fit right in there, just like that. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna glue right here and right there. And then I'm gonna put that in there like that. And I'm not gonna glue it in, I'm just gonna set it in there. And I'm just gonna sneak that over on this side, like that. And I'm gonna pop it up on a dimensional. Just like that. And then I'm gonna get my box closed. So you just glue these tabs. And you could use sticky strip, but this box, these aren't supporting the weight, so I think snail is okay too. And then all you're gonna do is pull this up and do it like that. Pull this up and seal that. Then you just do the bottom. And this is one of my favorite boxes because it closes so perfect. You can put 4 little Hershey's Nuggets in there. You can put whatever you want in there. But anyway, there's the box. Thanks for watching.